Riley and the Denver Broncos taking on Joe Burrow and the Las Vegas Raiders.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Again, everyone, Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they have things humming. If you're a defensive player...
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. Crossing route, and he's got his man. It's Renfro. Working with a 2nd and 3. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This defense for the Broncos, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
But give them credit for a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice game.
Right?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Burrow. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Play action. It's Burrow. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. It'll go as a gain of 4. And just like that, it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Burrow. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Here's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Here's Huntley. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. To throw, Huntley. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Huntley to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, they go play action now. Burrow looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Huntley. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Huntley, open man, and again it's Sutton. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Huntley. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Looking to throw. Huntley. And he's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here. Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. On 3rd down, Burrow. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. He completes this to Sutton. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Huntley. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Huntley. And it's caught. Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this young year.
Yeah, week 2 was his. The announcement came Wednesday that he got that award. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. White. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Jacobs. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is really flowing around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. DJ Jones drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Carlson able to put this one through. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he whips that one incomplete there. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw. Huntley. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On the option to give to Williams here. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Stopped in his tracks by Chase Winovich. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. Looking to throw. Huntley. A quick throw finds T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Huntley. Flushed out right. They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught by Williams for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete here to Waller. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So that challenge, a successful one. On first down, Huntley. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to throw on second down. Huntley. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the 30 on second down. Burrow will swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll kick it off with a good one in the NFC West. LA heading north to take on Seattle. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead as those two teams.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
now they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Huntley. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Throwing on 1st down. Huntley. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Huntley. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. T.J. Hockenson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. them. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Hey, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now Burrow on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On 2nd and 10, Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To the air again, Burrow. He's got Renfrow on the out route. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. On 1st and 10, Huntley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. Huntley. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run here with Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver. Throwing again, Huntley dancing to his left. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. 15 yards there on the catch and run. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Huntley. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Huntley. And he's got his man on the out route. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Max Crosby able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Broncos on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. First down. Here's Burrow. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down. Burrow, he's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And Burrow going to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. They'll run with White and tackle down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. But they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Huntley. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Another run here with Dobbins. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he gets it down to the 32. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the